this. Wow, look at that. What a beautiful day. Got to do something about that, haven't I? Campers, how the devil are you? I think I'm in Birkenhead, and this is what I can see in front of me. I think I'm down at the docks finally in Birkenhead, near the tunnel. I think the Wallasey tunnel. I want to do the coast of the Wirral. Right over there in the distance, if you watch the previous video where I walked to Liverpool city centre, you can see that huge great big, what I thought was some kind of ventilation system, and indeed it is a ventilation system for the underground, which runs all the way down this coast. And if I pan round to this side of the river, you can see behind me its enormous counterpart on this side. What a lovely row of houses. Someone's knitted, look, top of this fence around this park, someone's knitted little woolly hats for order posts, every single one, all the way down. And all the way down that way, someone's gone to a lot of effort to knit little hats. How nice. Nice to see school kids getting the day out on the beach as well, little beach here. Nice little pirate ship kind of thing made out of wood. It's great to see, it really is a nice stretch of coast this, near New Brighton. So you can see I'm leaving the town of New Brighton behind me here, and far off in the distance across the other side of the Mersey or the estuary you can see the cranes in the dockyards of Liverpool, and I'm going to see how far I can continue down this road past these beautiful rolling in waves in this glorious sunshine, and it's very, very cold. Down this road and see how far it takes me. good eyes, you'll be able to see the red cranes of Liverpool way off in the distance now. Come a few miles along the western edge of the Wirral, and as you can see from this, there's a bit of sand just out there, which is kind of protecting this sort of natural sort of harbour here, with all these little fishing boats in. It's lovely to see, all clanking around in the wind. This is a place called Wirral, and I think we're next going to head into a more populated area called Henig. This is Hoy Lake lifeboat station. It looks like you can go in at some point and look at the history of the place on the wall up there, but I don't know what that beast is. Look at it. It's probably for delivering the boat down over the beach when the tide's out, I would imagine. And yeah, you can see the causeway that it has to go down there. Let's hope it doesn't have to be used that often, eh? But it's I mean, it could be dangerous. The coastline around here, where it just takes miles and miles before you actually get to the sea. What that actually means is that when the tide does come in, it comes in very rapidly, and it can be caught up in whirlpools and everything. If you look right over into the distance there, I don't know if this camera will pick it up. Can you see just how many? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of wind turbines that are out there. It's not very good through this shiny window here, but you can just see the sides of that boat. It looks beautiful, beautifully kept, pristine looking boat. I bet that's got some power behind it. Wow, and my hat goes off to those guys that volunteer to go and rescue people. Just outside the station there, you can see here is I don't know if it's still in use or not, it's a lifeboat hovercraft by the looks of it, Early Spirit. It's a little cute little thing. I guess the benefit of that is the fact that it doesn't rely on that great big truck thing to take it down to the coast. It can get straight down to the coast across the sand. Oops, another pint. Cheers. Can't beat a book. Can't beat it by a Guinness. So my thoughts so far. This is a lovely place, by the way, the Green Lodge. I started getting my phone out to record the toilets because they're beautiful, pristine toilets. Well played to the people that run this place. Looks like amazing food as well. Beautiful gardens, and I was just about to record how nice the toilets were and someone came in, so I didn't think it was appropriate to be recording myself in there by myself. So I'm gonna head down the coast a little bit further, southeast direction, I'm guessing now, and see if I can come to a camping caravan park and maybe pitch there for the night. Otherwise, I'm gonna either do two other things, one of which is wild camp and the other one is bail. Let's find out what happens. That's a novel use of a lighthouse, isn't it? Obviously, I presume it was one at one point, and they built a house around it and a lovely little sun terrace on top. There's an island over there which looks like it's got a couple of houses on it. I think you can get to that at low tide, judging by the map. Some kind of nature reserve perhaps. Wales over there. The other side of the River Dee, I think it's called, that river. And I was hoping to follow the route along the coast, along the beach here again, but it's obviously just for walking. So I'm going to head back up to the main road and go that way instead. Only just noticed this little footpath coming off the main road after struggling to get around the main streets. Looks like it's obviously it's one of the old train lines that extends down the western side of It's Wirral, so I'm going to try and follow this as far as I can down this way. Fixing that main path there. Good job, putting new tarmac down, that's nice. Making it nice and smooth. Because this alternative track here is very muddy and pebbly. As you just see me, I had to avoid it. Does mean though that cyclists and pedestrians and possibly horses are following this same little narrow path. Anyway, I'm going to try and find somewhere to stop soon. Come to a bit of a bridge here. Obviously used to be a station, Thurston station. Wouldn't want to say that when you're drunk, would you? Everything is the Thurston station, please. Max Kirby Bridge, and by power of amazing zooming out, what a grand old bridge that is. And just the other side, you can see where the platform used to be. Very similar, aren't they? These old, what are now bridleways and cycleways through huge swathes of the British countryside. So that's a long straight road, isn't it? All the way down to the station. There must have been some people that lived here at some point for this beer station. Although maybe the line just circled the Wirral. It seems disjointed now because it stops at South Kirby, is it? Kirkby or Kirby, the line, and obviously used to continue once down here, down the southwest side of the peninsula, and perhaps joined up with the rail lines that go down to Chester that way, but obviously for financial reasons or beaching reasons it wasn't feasible. So it looks like there's a little cafe on the left hand side here. Might just stop and have a coffee, I think. It's 4:30 and I've got, I think, about 3 hours till the sun sets. There is just over the fence there as well, I noticed. I think it's called, it's something Country Park. So I might be able to find somewhere late at night to pitch up. Did you see that little cheeky chappie? God. 28, yes. I am, well, I wish I was 28.
Don't we all?
Cute little robin. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? Guess what I've got, guys? At Fliss's coffee shop, is it? In the middle of nowhere. A nice latte and a huge slab of carrot cake. Well, guys, I found a little place in a little bit of woodland in the country park. Gonna leave my big bottles of water here while I go and find a bar, maybe, and have a beer. And here is the DD hammock set up. I did put it over those trees over yonder to start with, but I moved it here because it's a bit more hidden from the main car park over there. Hopefully nobody comes, no dog walkers. I don't think they'll be able to see it really well unless they were looking for it. And you know, if it gets nicked, well, it was 50 quid, you know. But I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit and leave it without the things holding it up, you know, to create the den inside. I'm gonna leave it without those to start with until I come back and then tie those up. I do already have inside here, not very good, but at least it's something. Thermovest, old thermovest. Right, gonna leave it here and try and evacuate safely. See you later. It's a lovely old church, that, isn't it? With its lich gate. Beautiful, just like out of a jigsaw puzzle. Oh. Right, I'm on my bike, going up the steepest hill in the world to see if I can find a pint and have one more pint, a pub, and one more pint before I stealth my way back when the sun's about to go down. I think that might have to be it. Cottage Loaf, lovely name. With Green King on draft. Not seen this for a long time, so I've got a pint of IPA. Only 3.6, it's quite nice. I seem to remember it being a popular one down Suffolk, Norfolk, Essex. Might try one of the stronger ones in a minute. And then meander my way back down to Wirral Country Park, where I am stealthed. Hopefully I don't get caught. It's my first time. I'm nervous because it all does go tits up now and someone finds my place, or there's someone waiting for me when I get there, or I'll get caught in the middle of the night. Then that's it, I'm buggered. Don't think I know anywhere that does accommodation locally. Guess that's half the fun. Anyway, cheers to you all. Wish me luck. And as if by magic, I was just glancing up at the sign, Cottage Loaf sign. What does it say? Green King, Bury St Edmunds. I knew it was down that neck of the woods somewhere. Didn't bring any alcohol with me. Actually, that's a lie. I did buy a little bottle of red wine, just because I thought, you know, that's what Hayes does. Got a copy of what Hayes does, haven't you? Hayes Outdoors, by the way. Go and check him out. Good channel. One for sorrow. It's not a good omen, is it? This is what it's all about, guys. The beautiful Dee estuary. The foothills of the Welsh Mountains over in the distance. An amazing sunset. The distant cause of disgruntled seabirds. And the sandy cliffs of Wirral Country Park. I'm going to get my head torch out in a minute, and so I can find my way still up the cliffs. Look at that. This is what life is all about. There was loads of miscreants down on the cliff's edge there. Teenagers basically just having fun. Good luck to them. Just want to get in my bed now and wake up nice and early. Maybe make a coffee. And hopefully I'll sleep well. Leave no trace. I couldn't sleep anymore. It's something like 5:30 and the sun doesn't rise till 6:30, so I just got a banging headache and I just couldn't lay there anymore, so I'm gonna get a move on. Made it to the train station. Headache's starting to ease a little bit now. Silly me for drinking so much last night, eh? It was the nerves though, you know. And another thing that I've noticed as well is when you go to bed, when the sun sets, which was, you know, was it around 8, 9 o'clock last night? 7:30, 8, I can't remember. But then you've got, you know, the sun doesn't rise till 6:49. The next day, that's 10, 11 hours of just nothing in the middle of nowhere. So I'm glad I got up. The sun's rising now and I was hoping to catch the sunrise on a bit of a time lapse or something, but I'll have to do that another time. And wait for the little shuttle train to take me to Lime Street, and managed to find the garage that was just opening, so I got a coffee. So all I need now is painkillers and a dump. I'm sure she just said the next station smells. Only pasty, hangover. Of course, it's got to be done. Thanks, Vicky Station. Oh, I do love Liverpool and I must explore it more. And I've been really impressed with the Wirral so far. Anyway, I'm glad to be home though still. You know, just along the river here and I'll be home. And sort my stuff out, have a nice shower or bath, and to catch up on some sleep. But I will be back, and I'm glad that I did another section of the Wirral coastline, albeit on a bike, and I'll be going back there either on foot or bike again to continue the next bit, probably down to Chester. If I go on the bike, so keep your eyes out for that one. So thanks for watching, folks. Take care, have fun. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Hey, as a thought, do you think anyone else has come there before? Just crossed my mind. Wonder if I'm the first person to come there. Probably not in the whole history of mankind.